Welcome to Game Set Smash, where the smash is the moment and the tea is the story. And with this week's story dabbling into Italian males, the tea is hot, hot, hot indeed. Andiamo! Welcome to Game Set Smash. I'm your host, Leah Davidov, the brains behind and the beauty of this magical show in front of you. And I'm not the only beauty on the show this week, because Mr. Matteo Berrettini pulled off something extraordinarily unexpected at the Rolex Monte Carlo Masters 1000 last week. The wildcard double-bageled number 7 seed Daniil Medvedev in a second round match that lasted 50 minutes. Less than 50 minutes. Winning a match 6-0, 6-0 at any level of the game is an accomplishment in itself, but there's something truly magical about it happening at one of the bigger tournaments in the world. Not to mention, it happens so rarely in pro tennis that I barely get to use the expression double bagel. Another expression I don't get to use too often on the show, we've got a new world number 1. Jannik Sinner overtakes the Spaniard in the rankings, defeating Alcaraz on clay for the first time in 4 years in the championship match in Monte Carlo. Sinner adds 1,000 points to his ranking with this victory. It's called a Masters 1000 tournament for a reason. You add 1,000 points to your score if you win the tournament. And because Alcaraz couldn't defend his title, he loses the 1,000 points he won last year from this year's ranking score. Andiamo Sinner! In honor of the new world number 1, we're smashing a carrot cake at the end of this episode. But first, let's talk about the one thing Sinner lost during his Monte Carlo run, his straight set win streak at a Masters 1000 tournament. Since October last year, he has not dropped a set at a Masters 1000 tournament until now. Czechia's Jakub Mensik broke that streak, forcing the Italian into a deciding set. Obviously, Sinner still went on to win the match. He went on to win the whole freaking tournament, for crying out loud. But what a victory for Mensik to at least bring the Italian back to the reality of having to play deciding set matches. Ironic, though, that Sinner did end up winning Monte Carlo in a straight set victory. Coco Gauff takes to social media this week to address the criticism she's receiving for wearing her natural hair in the latest Miu Miu campaign, because apparently people still struggle with containing the green-eyed monster. Consider this a reminder that taking out your own insecurities on someone else doesn't extinguish your own self-doubt. But go ahead and keep harassing people from the safety of your couch while Coco Gauff goes out there to achieve things you couldn't even imagine accomplishing in this lifetime. Unfortunately, Gauff's case isn't unique. Many players have come forward about online hate. Even my friends ranked in the 600-700s receive death threats from all around the world. What can we do about this, you ask? Well, we can start by admitting to ourselves how badass the Coco Miu Miu campaign really is. I'm obsessed with this classically whimsical schoolgirl tennis look, and I love that for once these photo shoots happen on an actual tennis court. Speaking of taking it to the courts, Patrick McEnroe said on air that he could easily take Aryna Sabalenka in a head-to-head matchup today. Not only is he 60 years old, but he does realize that it's two completely different generations of tennis competing. I hate to break it to you, Patrick, but I'd put money on Sabalenka against you, even in your prime. Girl just withdrew from Stuttgart with an injury, and I'd still pick her over you. I'll even go as far to say that it'll be a double bagel. Partially because I believe it, and partially because I really wanted to use that expression again. With the hot, hot, hot tennis tea discussed, it's time for our segment of the week. I know you're tempted to fast forward to the carrot cake smashing at the end of the episode, but you're not going to want to miss the return of Mad Libs, our fun tennis take on the classic game of Mad Libs. Let's get that game started, shall we? I'm on the wordfinder.com filling out the Heroes Quest Mad Libs solely with words associated with tennis. For place, I'm going to go with Germany because there are both ATP and WTA tournaments there this week. Adjective, let's go with fuzzy. In hopes of countering some of the online hate she's receiving, the hero of this story is going to be Coco Gauff. The only appropriate adjective to follow Gauff is powerful. Previous person's name, Gauff. I have to go with double bagel. It's probably the last time this week that I can willingly insert this phrase into the episode. Previous person's name, let's go with overhead for noun. Past tense verbs, let's go with stroked. Could be misconstrued as a non-tennis verbiage, if you will. For noun, let's go server, like the server and receiver. Adjective, let's go defensively. Okay, verb ending in what? The two that are coming to mind are ing and ly endings, even though the ly also makes it an adverb. Oh wait, how about I combine the two? Rallyingly, we're covered, regardless what kind of verb we need. Okay, previous person's name. Verb, let's go with chip, to chip the ball. Noun, let's go with backhand because Goff's backhand is previous person's name. Emotion, the only emotions coming to mind are unfortunately negative. The first one was frustration, so we're just gonna go with that real quick. Previous person's name. And the first noun, oh my god, we get to use double bagel again. What? All right, it's time to go mad. This is the Hero's Quest Mad Lib, filled with words associated with tennis. Long ago, in the land of Germany, there lived a fuzzy hero named Goff. One day, a powerful god appeared and gave Goff a quest to find the legendary double bagel of power. To begin the journey, Goff grabbed a trusty overhead and stroked out of the village. Along the way, they encountered a fierce server that was defensively and loved rallyingly. Without hesitation, Goff decided to chip the creature using only their backhand. The battle made Goff feel extremely frustration, but they did not give up. After a long struggle, the creature was defeated and Goff finally discovered the double bagel of power. The gods celebrated and the hero returned home as a legend. I don't think we could have picked a more appropriate Mad Lib for tennis terms. Double bagel of power, chipping that backhand, wow. Wow.
We're gonna go to the village and giving hugs to everyone. Oh, Casper. Good. Casper.
Alright. I'll give you a good hug.
Okay. Perfect. Don't tell them what found our next victim.
Это что такое, Рут? Это что такое, Рут? А? What's happening? wait, not too much on the camera.
That's the goal.
What's the goal? To hug everybody? Rubla first time, but maybe you can put more cameras because he
20 seconds.
He never hugged anybody, I think, in the last year and a half.
Oh, we have to do one more. Don't ask me.
I'm taking care of Rulo, guys. He needs some hugs. No fair.
Done.
You guys know I don't like hugging.
Are you wearing the camera? Yes. Yeah, so that's why you said hi to me.
Let me check inside. I can give hug to Pedro. Pedro, put the plate, 1 second.
Why?
Giving hug. Finishing soon.
Arina Sabalenka pulls out of WTA 500 Stuttgart this week with an injury, but don't worry, her socials are still popping off. There's also a WTA 250 in Rouen, France this week, and it's actually the only 250 level tournament across the board. ATP players are split between two 500 tournaments this week, one in Munich and one in Barcelona. To no surprise, Alcaraz will be competing in Barcelona. Now, if you'll excuse me a moment, I want to get all dressed up for our very own carrot cake smashing in honor of the new world #1. I know I'm already dressed as Sinner, but we're trying to smash a cake in his honor, not in his face. The carrot cake that was sitting in the fridge over yonder will be destroyed on my face. So let's bring out our honorary smasher, your not-so-tennis friend, Bobby.
How we doing, my tennis people?
How are you, Bobby?
I'm very good.
Is this the first time you're standing in front of a tennis audience?
It is.
What would you like to say to them?
It's a great sport, and I'm happy to be here.
That's a great answer. Very neutral, very enthusiastic, I think. Do you know why you are smashing this carrot cake?
Because at this time in the video, something usually gets smashed.
Yes, but what is the significance of the carrot?
This is your favorite?
And just like that, we are no longer celebrating world number 1, who is a carrot boy.
Oh,
We are celebrating carrots because they're my favorite.
I see.
Your not so tennis friend Bobby, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
Are you going to be thinking of anything while you are smashing me in the face with this cake?
Absolutely not. I will be wired in and focused on your face with peak accuracy and power. And I like to think that's what a lot of great tennis players do with their serves. So I'll be channeling that.
We're not exactly ready for the smash just yet.
No?
One thing we do on this show is always make sure safety comes first. So Bobby, it is your turn to wear the glasses.
Okay.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the smashing of the carrot cake. Congratulations once again to the newest world number 1. I hope you are enjoying your very own carrot cake that is a little less smushed than this one. We'll see you next time on Game Set Smash. What do you think? Why are we smashing this carrot cake? There is a bug. Can I?
What?
It's like dead on your neck.
Why would you smear?
Because I didn't want to slap you.
You should have slapped me.
I
mean,
basically did. It was a mosquito.
Get it. Get off me.
No.
I know where we're going to go. I just wanted to mess with
That was aggressive, and more so than the cake smashing that I was afraid of.
Well, life's aggressive, so toughen up.
So what made you want to participate on a tennis show? What is your favorite thing about tennis?
Zendaya.
Oh.